So today's topic of discussion will be a PYQ from three-dimensional geometry, and this is one of the most important question as far as your CBSE goal is concerned. So let us check this question and accordingly we will solve. So there is a point. It is the question is saying find the coordinate of the foot of the perpendicular drawn from 2, 3, minus 8. There is a point given and to the line 4 minus x by 2 y minus 6 y by 6 is equal to 1 minus z by 3. Also find the length of the perpendicular and also find the image of that point 2 3 minus 8. So let us first understand the concept key, what it is asking and accordingly how to proceed with this. So there is a point, let this point be p having coordinate 2 comma 3 comma minus 8, and there is a line which is having equation 4 minus x by 2 is equal to y by 6 is equal to 1 minus z by 3. Now, if I make it in the general form, because what is the general form? It is x minus x1 by a, so it will be minus 2. It is y minus 0 by 6. And if I make it in the general form, it is z minus 1 by minus 3. Obviously, if I check a1, it is minus 2. If it is check b1, it is 6. And if I check c1, it will be minus 3. So this is how the direction ratio of this particular line will be. Which line? So let us give this name of this line. Let it be a, and let this point be b. And what is q? Q is the image. And for first, what we need to find out? We need to find out this point that is called foot of perpendicular, because the perpendicular is drawn from that point to this line. So basically, what we have right now with us, we have p o. Let this point be o. So it is p o. It is the perpendicular line on AB. AB is itself a line. What is O? It is the your foot of the perpendicular. What is point Q? It is the image of P. So I can say that the length of PO must be equal to the length of QO. So anyhow, if to find out this thing, anyhow, first we need to find out this point O, that is the foot of the perpendicular. Once you are getting the foot of the perpendicular, then I can say that after getting this coordinate, we can have this length. And once you are getting the length, just put the midpoint formula to get this Q. So now accordingly, when I solve this question, so let us remind the two things first. First, key when suppose two lines are there, 2 points are there, we have 2 points. Suppose one point is A having coordinate x1 comma y1 comma z1, and another point is B having coordinate x2 comma y2 comma z2. Then if I ask you the direction ratio of this line, DRS of AB, so it will be, what is the formula? It is x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, and z2 minus z1. So this is the direction ratio of this particular line. This is one of the point. Second point, if two lines are there, line 1 having coordinate having component form a1 I cap, b1 j cap plus c1 k cap, and another line 2 is having coordinate a2 I cap plus b2 j cap plus c2 k cap. And when lines are perpendicular, line 1 is perpendicular to line 2, what will happen? That dot product will be 0. So it will be a1 a2 whole multiplied by b1 by 2 whole multiplied by c1 c2 must be equal to 0. So these are the basic fundamentals you need to know before solving this question, because if you are getting these things, then it is very easy for us to understand. And what is the general form of a line? X minus x1 by a, y minus y1 by b, and z minus z1 by c. So these are the key concepts you need to identify before starting of this question. Now let us solve this one. Now as we are having this particular thing, now first thing is, first we need to find out the DRS of AB, that already we have. DRS of AB from the general form of the equation, we are getting A, B, C as these three quantities. So if I make it or write it in the form of A1, B1, C1, so how much I'm getting? Minus 2, 6, and minus 3. As AB is perpendicular to PO, then I can say if I get the direction ratio of AB, which is already we have minus 2, 6, and minus 3. Anyhow, if I find the direction ratio of PO, then A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2 will be equal to 0 as their perpendicular. To get the direction ratio of PO, first we need to find out O, which is our foot of the perpendicular. But directly we cannot find, so from here only, if I write down just just a minute. If I solve it through the this equation, general equation, we have x minus 4 by minus 2 is y minus 0 by 6 is equal to z minus 1 by minus 3. Let it be k. Let, because anyhow we are getting the same concept. Now, if I compare this one, x minus 4 by minus 2 equal to k, then how much x I'm getting? I'm getting x as minus 2k plus 4. This is one of the x I'm getting. Similarly, if you solve this one, how much y I'm getting? Y equal to 6k. This is your y equal to 6k. And how much z I'm getting? Z will be equal to minus 3k. Minus 3k. Minus 1 will be going there. That will be plus 1. So z equal to minus 3k plus 1. So as we have this point xyz on this line AB, so I can say the foot of the perpendicular, which is O, having coordinate. The first coordinate will be x, that is 2k plus 4. The second coordinate is y, let it be 6k. And the third coordinate is minus 3k plus 1. So that will be your foot of the perpendicular in terms of k. So once you are getting this foot of the perpendicular O in terms of k, and you already have p, then again by using this formula, which formula? X2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, and z2 minus z1, I can find the DRS of PO. So if I ask you to DRS of PO, you need to find out. That means it is minus 2k plus 4 minus the x coordinate, that is 2. Second one, 6k minus the y coordinate, that is 3. And the last one will be 3k plus 1 minus minus 8, that will become how much? Plus 8. So this is the direction ratio as per which formula? X2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, and z2 minus z1. If you solve it properly, I'm getting minus 2k plus 2. This is 6k minus 3, and here it is minus 3k plus 9. So this is how the direction ratio of PO I'm getting. And let this direction ratio be A1, B1, A2, B2, C2. Already we got A1, B1, C1 here only. And now I got A1, B1, C1 here only for AB. Now I got A2, B2, C2 for PO. Now as two lines are perpendicular, we can say the dot product of these two things or direction ratios will be 0. So A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2 will become how much? 0. Now if I solve through this, so now I can write here as the line AB, the figure is not visible, so you need to consider that one. A line AB parallel to PO. So I can say A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 must be equal to how much? 0. Now what is A1 we are having? A1 is we are having minus 2 multiplied by, here it is A2, I am having minus 2k plus 2 plus b1 I am having 6, so 6 multiplied by, here it is 6k minus 3 plus the c1 we have minus 3 multiplied by, here it is minus 3k plus 9, and the product sum will be 0. Now if I solve this one, minus 2 minus 2, it is 4k minus 4 plus 36k minus 18 plus 9k minus 27, it's equal to 0. If I solve it, 4k, 36k, 40 plus 9, 49k minus 4 minus 18 minus 27. It is minus 49, which is going there, and it will become 49. So how much k I'm getting? 1. Once you're getting k is 1, just put it the value of k in your foot of the perpendicular. So therefore, the foot of the perpendicular, which is we have taken as O, which is the coordinate, O ka coordinate, we have minus 2k plus 2, 6, and second one is 6k. Sorry. It is not minus 2k plus 2. It is 4. Minus 2k plus 4. The O ka coordinate. So minus 2k plus 4. Second one is 6k, and the third one is minus 3k plus 1. Now if I put k will be 1. So I'm getting minus 2 plus 4 comma, it is 6 into 1 6, and it is minus 3 plus 1. So what is the final answer we have? Minus 2 into 1 minus 2 plus 4, it will become 2, and the second one will become 6, and the third one will become minus 3 into 1 minus 3 plus 1, that will become minus 2. So this is how the foot of the perpendicular will be looking like. So this is finally the foot coordinate of the foot of the perpendicular. This is our answer number 1. Oh, what we need to solve. The first answer, what it is asking is your find the coordinates of the foot of the perpendicular. So I got this one. Second is find the length of the perpendicular. When you find the length, obviously you got now this O. How much O I'm getting? 2 6 minus 2. So once you are getting 2 6 minus 2, that means this O will be 2 6 and minus 2, and you already have P coordinate 2 3 minus 8. So you can use the which formula, distance formula, to find out the answer. The length of the perpendicular will be given by, now I need to write the length. Therefore the length of perpendicular, that is P to O, will be given by the formula, which is the formula x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square plus z2 minus z1 ka square, the whole square root, because distance will be a square root quantity, that is will be a positive. So how much x2 I'm getting? Did you so if I take one point is 2 6 minus 2, and our given point is how much? 2 3 minus 8. 2 3 minus 8. 2 3 minus 8. Now if I solve it through distance formula, how much I'm getting? 2 minus 2 ka square, that is 0, obviously. Then 6 minus 3 ka whole square, that is obviously 3 square, plus minus 2 minus minus 8, that is plus 8 ka whole square root. The first one will become 0, the second one will become 3 ka square 9, the third one become 8 minus 2 6 ka square 36 ka square root, and how much I'm getting? Root 45 units. Root 45 units is your what? Length of the perpendicular. So this is your answer bit 2. So I can say this is answer bit 1, the answer bit 2. Then the find the image, that is point Q. Let the point Q be UVW. Suppose if I take UVW, then I can say that as this point is U, V, and W, can we say that as it is the concept, this D distance will be equal to this D distance, means you can say PO equal to QO. So as PO equal to QO, you can write as PO equal to QO. That implies O is the midpoint of PQ. So when it is a midpoint, therefore I can say this is your P point, okay, and this is your O point. So I can say, and this is your Q point. So I have the midpoint with us. So we can say P ka 2 plus U divided by 2, that will become the x coordinate, that will become 2, and hence your Q plus U will become 2 to the 4, and that defines U equal to 4 minus 2 will be 2. The first coordinate will be 2. The second coordinate we are having as the second coordinate is 3 plus v divided by 2 will be the y coordinate of O, that is 6. That defines 3 plus v will be 12, and hence v will become 12 minus 3 9. This is the second coordinate of the image. And the third part is your minus 8 plus w divided by 2 will be equal to the z coordinate, that is minus 2, that will be equal to minus 8 plus w equal to minus 4, and hence w will become minus 8 will be going plus 8 minus 4, it will become 4, and hence the image point will become UVW will be, the image will be how much? UVW as we have taken, so that will become 2 9 and 4. So this is the answer 3. So I hope this thing or this question is understood by everyone. Just a quick recap. What we have done, the point is given, P is given, and we need to find out first we need to find out foot of the perpendicular drawn from the point P to AB. Second, we need to find out the distance of this length of the perpendicular, and third, we need to find out the image of that point P. So first we have done, as these two lines are perpendicular, anyhow I need to find out the direction ratio of AB and the direction ratio of PO. Direction ratio of AB can be defined from this particular equation. To make it in the general form, we'll be getting -2, 6 and -3. So that is the direction ratio of AB. Then secondly, as the general equation is x minus 4a minus 2, this from this general equation let it be k, and from there only I'm getting xyz, and that xyz as it is lying on AB. So I can take, let this O point be having coordinate this minus 2k plus 4, y 6k and minus 3k plus 1. After getting that point O and P, we are having 2 points, and by using 2 points, we can get the direction ratio again, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. Once we are getting direction ratio of PO, and we have already direction ratio of AB as they are perpendicular, A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 will be equal to 0. From there we got K, and K is 1, and after getting K equal to 1, just put it in the uh, O point to get the foot of the perpendicular, that is 2, 6 and -2. Then second is we are asking for length of the perpendicular. So two coordinates we have, just put the distance formula to get the thing, and it is root 45 minutes. The last is image. As Q is the image, then obviously PO distance will be equal to OQ distance. As O is the midpoint, I have applied midpoint formula to get the image point also, that is 294. And that is how this question will be asked. And this is not an exact one question. Either it will be asking for coordinate of foot of the perpendicular and the length of the perpendicular, or it is only asking for the image of this point. So anyhow, I need the foot of the perpendicular, and I hope by using this process you will get to know all these things properly. I hope this method of solving is understood by everyone. If it is, then share with your friends, and do comment how it can be done. And if you have any other questions for your solving, then you can send me, so that we'll be having a explanation video for that. That's all for today. Thank you so much.